Hi there folks, I'm Gene of RPG, and welcome back to more MS Saga, A New Dawn. Last time, we started our way up Wyvern Ravine, which kind of seems a little backwards that we're going up a ravine, but whatever. We fought Li Fong, and we beat her up, and she decided to become our friend. What? Yes, I know, it makes sense. We also started getting various treasures, such as the Missile Shield, which is on Scavenger, which is phenomenal, by the way. Definitely get it. It'll be so helpful for a good while yet. But we're going to hopefully finish up Wyvern Ravine today, because, well, I think we're about halfway done with it. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Boy, it's a good thing that those cannons and whatnot are not firing at us. Just saying. Actually, it's funny. What I immediately think of when I see, like, bunker turrets like that is Valkyria Chronicles. That's a great game. One I've actually debated on whether or not I want to do on this channel sometime soon. But right as it stands, at the time of this recording, I'm trying to get through our current projects. Oh, goody. We got triple shield doms. Ugh. Alright, well, we're gonna need Tristan. I have grenade, but that's not gonna help. Also got bomber, but same deal. That's not really gonna help. Alright, well, let's charge. Seriously, when there's like even two of these things generate such a drawn out fight. It's not fun. Because it drags. It drags so bad. And yes, they like to use beam field. I've never seen them use chaff field, these particular variants. But yeah, I've been running into them in random battles quite a bit. And yeah, they like to use beam field. Oh good, that's a beam rifle. Great. Alright, Vargas, you're worthless here. Yeah, let's go ahead and have Li Fong hop on out here. We'll have her charge. Maybe a Gatling punch will get the job done. I don't know. We're going to go for a Mega Slash against that one, though. Well, at least I heard it. They can also use armor up on themselves, which makes this fight just take even longer. Though a power charge will still likely kill them. Even if they do use armor up. And, I mean, like, well, worst case scenario, you have to do 2 power charges per enemy. Which, that would suck. But yeah, they're such pace killers. I hate it. From that, we got a Hijack Shield left. The Hijack Shield is a shield shoulder armor that, well, belongs to the Hijack. Again, I'll talk about it more later. The Hijack some more later, even though I'm fairly certain I've talked about it a fair bit already. Alright, let's go ahead and get this chest, though. Wow, I'm jumping the gun a bit. Let's get through the fight first. Ooh, but that's a new enemy, a Barrier Dom. So the Barrier Dom is kind of like the inverse of the Mirror Ghosts, in that you can only hurt them with ranged weapons. You can't hurt them with any melee attacks. A little surprised. I did not think that they were here already. they will do melee attacks against you, and they're actually quite good at it. For now, let's prioritize the Buster Zakus, because I get the feeling they're going to be the pain in the butt here. 2 beam rifles should probably take out a Buster Zaku, because I think they have like 300 health. The long rifle's probably not going to one-shot it, but it'll get it close enough. Damn pilot damage. Hate that shit. Also, I apologize for the swearing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I really hate pilot damage. It sucks. But yeah, prioritize ranged attacks against the barrier enemies, because melee attacks won't do anything. It's funny, because it's not that different from the... Oh, what are they called? The shield doms, but they're so much less annoying, in my opinion. I can handle a barrier dom, no problem. Chafffield, no! That's okay. I think Gavinger's the only one who used a non-beam weapon, a ballistic weapon, as it were. Which I don't even think that's necessarily the proper term, but regardless. Alright, we gotta get rid of the hurt. We gotta deal with the hurt. Li Fong has healing, and she actually gets some pretty useful techniques. Not the most useful things ever, but pretty useful. Oh, really? Alright, well, from that annoying fight that happened right before the mini-boss, Aeon leveled up and she got Defense Jammer. It's the same thing as Defense Hack, except it targets all enemies. Only so-so. I don't think the Jammer techniques are all that great, myself. It's just the situations where you need to debuff groups of enemies are so rare. Anyway, let's go ahead and deal with the mini-boss. Ah, 2 Gians and a Gelgoog, of course. So the Gelgoog is using the standard Gelgoog equipment, which I actually like that quite a bit. For now, once again, we're going to prioritize the Gians. Because they can short circuit, something that I don't believe the Gelgoog can do. The Gelgoog's going to use Speed Lancer, I bet. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's going to use something else. The weapon it's using is the Beam Naginata, which is a lance weapon, so it's going to be using those kinds of attacks, which means it's probably Power Charge or something like that. No, shoot all. I'm sorry. But it's 1 Gelgoog against R2. Well, I mean, they also have a Gian, but the Gians... We've got the Gians. 3 beam rifle shots and they go down. As long as I don't get short-circuited, I'm fine. Okay, now we're gonna wail on this thing, and that includes using Bit on it. Let's go ahead and get Tristan out though, so he can use Mega Slash. And I'm willing to bet this is probably gonna finish it off. Bit is so nice. But yeah, that fight's not that bad at all. I do believe it can use Lightning Lancer, though, so you want to be careful about that. Li Fong learns the technique Enemy Call. Enemy Call is a very interesting technique because it increases the encounter rate of random enemies, which is surprisingly useful, actually. Situations we'll see later that's actually a really useful technique to have. It's very situational, and only when you're looking for a certain enemy or something, but it is useful. But, there we go. Can I get out of here before I get... Yay! And here we are. What is this place? I don't know. It looks like a building and then an entryway into the mountain. This is Mr. K's hideout. He's been seen around here, so I'm pretty sure of it. What would he be doing in these mountains? What were you doing in these mountains? If you work for him, wouldn't you know that he's... what he doesn't want to be seen? He conducts business with the Dark Alliance here. He's been playing us for fools all along, the townspeople, everyone. You have proven yourselves truthful. I guess. I don't think we found anything. There's no one here. Although, if you're like me, your attention is fixated on those two chests right there. What is causing this rumbling? Look out, a massive object is approaching. Fools! Now that you know who I am, you won't be leaving alive. So you are the arms dealer we've been looking for. But why? Why are you helping the Dark Alliance? Helping? No, insolent child, I am not helping the Alliance. Don't lie to us. Your presence here is proof enough. Somehow. You are even more foolish than I thought. I am Breakneck Kowloon, one of the 4 Dark Alliance generals. My arms dealership is merely a front. This is my true identity. How dare you deceive me? You're the fool for being deceived. I mean, kind of not wrong. All the townspeople believed in you. Yes, and I am so grateful for their confidence. Nowhere else would I find peasants willing to work for so little. Traitor! Baxter, well, not really. That'd be you, technically. No, don't let him bait you. We'll take him together. Come at me together, then. My obsolescence will burn you all. Be careful, the enemy is extremely dangerous. Blah, 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 blah. Defend on the boost attacks. They really want to hammer this in for some reason. Alright, but here we go. We have the obsolescence. So, the obsolescence... the obsolescence is from the 8th MS team. It's actually one of the major mobile suits from that particular series. And it's pretty dangerous. It does a lot of beam attacks. Actually, let's change strategies here for a moment. Let's go ahead and we're gonna use power. Have Tremy power herself up. Aeon's gonna be spamming bits quite a bit, and why don't we get Gavinger out here and have him charge up? So here's the thing. The obsolescence will almost always use beam attacks only. Very similar to the Zamel, only a little less exploitable because it does have one attack that is not a beam weapon. Also, beam field is much more difficult to keep going. Ow. Alright, it's going to use a technique. This is my chance to charge. And we're going to have Aeon go ahead and arm snipe it to cut its damage. Gavinger has beam field, but we're going to have him charge again because, yeah, you guys already see where this is going, right? I don't know how you arm snipe something that doesn't have an arm, but it doesn't matter. That lowers its attack stat, which it just raised. Figures. But I'm not going to worry about that too much because we're pretty good. We're going to go ahead and use Bit. It's going to use a boost attack, but so are we. Beam field will stop its damage. Aeon's going to use Bit again. So we've already clocked in, what, like 1,600 damage, I think, now? Somewhere around there, right? I don't know. There's another thing that makes the Obsolus pretty pathetic, all things considered, and that's that almost all of its boost attacks are single target. It has very, very few group targeting boost attacks. Alright, let's go ahead and have Li Fang hop out. She is going to defend. Aeon is going to use Bit, and Gavinger is once again going to use Beam Field. Unfortunately, Beam Field takes 5 energy to use, as I've mentioned, which is a little problematic because that makes it much more difficult to keep going compared to Chaff Field. Ah, but there's the one boost attack it has that is not beam-based. Magnetic Storm, which, ow. Unless it gets a crit, doesn't actually hit that hard, but, eh. Let's defend. Let's go ahead and switch at this point to Vargas, who I also want to have defend, and will have Gavinger defend as well. Because I do not have the Beam Field ready. Ah, not that it matters. It's using Magnetic Storm again. Alright, but it's going to use a technique. This is our chance. We're going to Gatling Punch. We're going to Leg Snipe. And let's go ahead and have Gavinger charge. Defense Jammer, but I'm not really all that concerned about that. So, a thing about the Obsolus is it's actually really weak. It does not have nearly enough health for this point in the game. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still, it's not enough. It's time I introduced you to the full potential of my Obsolus. Yes, the full potential of the Obsolus. Okay. So, before he unleashes that full potential, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use Bit. We're going to switch Tristan in, who's going to use a Mega Slash. And Gavinger is going to go ahead and charge once again. Because this fight's actually almost over. Full charge, which is going to fully charge it, obviously. I'm not worried. We're going to use Bit once again. We're going to also Mega Slash once again. No! Oh! Oh, please kill it. Oh, thank goodness. I messed that up. I meant to use Beam Field. But yeah, the Obsolus doesn't have anywhere near enough health for this point in the game. For defeating it, we get a lot of EXP. We also get an ECAP L and an Enhanced Propellant. Enhanced Propellant is like the extra propellant, only it adds +2 to starting energy, which is so nice. Vargas leveled up and got double attack, which Fritz had that. You attack with the main hand weapon, and then you punch with the left hand. It's pretty nice. Ugh. Ah! How could a young boy like you? Tell me, Kowloon, where is Vladdy Zarth? You're a general in the Dark Alliance. You have to know. Do you really think I'd tell you? Tell me now. There goes another lead. Where is this Vladdy Zarth? Don't lose hope, Tristan. If you keep after the Dark Alliance, you're bound to find out. But we've been fighting mobile suit after mobile suit. Well, technically that was a mobile armor, not a mobile suit, but whatever. Just keep up the good work, and we'll find him, eventually. I'm glad to see you aren't bothered by all this. Well, why would he? Why would he be very invested in this? It's called positive thinking. You should try it sometime. Vargas is right. We have to keep our heads up. In that case, Tristan, we should probably report back. You're right. Let's go back to Eisengrad and talk to Captain Hal. We can decide what to do next after discussing it with him. Tristan, I'm going to return to Tohai. Is something wrong? I have to tell the townsfolk about Kay's true identity. Say it isn't so. I can't bear the thought of the thought of parting with you. She's right, though. The people deserve an explanation. In that case, let me escort you to Tohai. I'll help you out, sweetie. No, thank you. I don't need anyone's help, let alone yours. You sound so cold and cute when you say that, you know. Once Tohai is taken care of, I will join you again. And I will prove to you my true worth. Alright, we'll be waiting for you. And pretty much as quickly as she came, she leaves. We no longer have Li Fong in the party. I'll be waiting for you, sweetie. Well, now that Li's gone, I guess we'd better go home too. Let's go back in the Ga. The Ga? Is it coming for us? I sent for it earlier with the transmitter. Should be here anytime. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back for those chests because they immediately eject you from the mountain, which makes me a little upset. Tristan and his friends board the Ga and return to the Sky Pirates base. It's great to be back in one piece, and we even found your arms dealer. So, what's next on the agenda? Let's join the Sky Pirates. They got a bitchin' theme. You all want to be Sky Pirates, do you? Don't you need to report your progress, though? Point taken. We have to go back to Eisengrad and tell them about the arms dealer. Well, that's the way it goes. I guess it's farewell, then. Why don't you come with us? Are you serious? I'm a Sky Pirate. They'd arrest me the second I got there. We wouldn't allow it. I know you aren't a crook, Varg. We have no reason to think that. Why, thank you, but I do have my men to lead as well. But to each man his own mission. Quit your crying. We got enough of us. Alright. Sorry, Vargas. Hey, no worries. Pleasure working with you. And Vargas leaves our party. This doesn't mean we'll never see each other again. Drop by any time. Remember to bring a full wallet, though. One moment he's one of us, the next moment he's sucking our blood. Hey, just kidding. You're welcome as friends. Although, if you want to buy anything, you do need to bring money. But there's no reason to buy anything from here. But he doesn't... Vargas may be leaving, but he's not going to take his mobile suit. He's going to give us the GM Sniper, which is phenomenal. And this is the main reason that I would recommend against making a gun cannon, because eventually you do get a GM Sniper for free. The only thing is that we could have made the gun cannon quite a long time ago, and I do realize there's a lot of stuff between when we can make it and this point. And so it could have been useful, but I'd rather save the ECAP Ls because we're going to need them. And if they're going to just give us the GM Sniper anyway, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But unfortunately, they booted us from the Wyvern Ravine before I could open... There's only one of those chests that actually matter. The other one I wouldn't recommend wasting your time with. But what this means is we're going to jump cut back to the Wyvern Ravine, because you can get there with auto drive, I believe, at this point. If I'm wrong, then, well, you guys will see it. But I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, so as I mentioned, there's only one of these chests that you should actually open. I think it's the one on the right. Like I was saying, I think it's the one on the right. Let's see. Yes, it is. The improved Zegot Claw Right. This is an amazing arm part. And we're not going to be using it right away because, well, it's for later. Quite a bit later, in fact. But if I wait until then to get it, it's just going to be that much more annoying to get to. But anywho, folks, with that, I think that's it for this part of MS Saga. I'm Gene of RPG, and I'll see you all next time for more MS Saga: A New Dawn. I'll see you guys then.